Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and welcome to the third edition of my opinion on every Fnaf character in 10 words or less. If you haven't seen the previous two, allow me to catch you up to speed. In this video, I'll be giving my thoughts on every Fnaf character up to a maximum of 10 words. I'll also be giving that character a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Right now, we're just doing mainline game characters from Fnaf 1 to Security Breach. Maybe I'll do the book characters someday, maybe in the 4th edition, but not right now. That pretty much covers all the intro stuff. If you guys could subscribe, that would mean a lot. You don't have to if you don't want to by any means, but I worked very hard on this video and it's a great way to show your support. We are very close to 100,000 subscribers. It's been my goal for 5 years, so if you could help me out with that, thank you. You guys have no idea how long this took. But nonetheless, here we are. After days and days of my suffering, let's finally get into my opinion on every Fnaf character in 10 words or less. Honestly, shouldn't be the mascot, but still really awesome character. Very iconic in VR and AR, but why no voice yet? Underrated, still below Freddy and Bonnie, but definitely underrated. Loads of memorable moments combined with excellent personality and voice. Most mysterious animatronic, wish he appeared in the recent titles. Fnaf AR bumped him from 4 to 5. He's alright. Added so much to the lore and made Fnaf infamous. Boring design, but UCN made this gamer a household name. Absolute demon in Fnaf 2, but that chipmunk voice?
No.
Has a funny bit in Fnaf World. Unsettling in UCN. Intriguing design, cool level in Curse of Fredbear, and top tier voice. Best Freddy Fazbear design, that's why he's Funko's go-to. The missing face shoots him up at least 2 numbers. The withered animatronics aesthetic hits different. Has second best jump scare, but he lacks a uniqueness quality. Why weren't you in Fnaf World? This Golden Freddy kinda mid. Wish they didn't kill him off so early. Hot take, she has the worst voice in the franchise. Sure, he's annoying, but that's kind of the point. He's awesome. No lore, just a recolor. She's filler. Neat cameos in Fnaf 2 and Vent Repair. Not much else. Hasn't been seen since 2016. Why did they shaft him? Interesting, Scott chose Toy Bonnie. His name is absolutely cursed. They are paper plates that move. Not bad, just not notable. Does he count? I'm just trying to cover all my bases. The backstory, detail, vibe, lore, and raw intimidation are unmatched. Where'd he go after Fnaf 3 Night 2? Seeing him stroll past the office window is always intense. Gives me PTSD Fnaf 3 flashbacks. Most puntable animatronic ever. Love the colors. Cool new vent mechanic and Help Wanted. Kinda forgotten over time like Shadow Freddy, rightfully so though. He is a phantom. That is 100% true. He has one star moment, but like many others, gone. Apparently this isn't Shadow Freddy or Golden Freddy. That's stupid. A very different approach to Freddy's design, but Scott clutched. Hearing them slowly get louder produces good anxiety and tension. Still can't pin how, but this is the embodiment of nightmares. The tongue was insanely sinister, wish Scott applied the mechanic. Not a huge Plush Trap fan, he's dope in AR though. Best voice, best design, and fantastic origins. Perfect character. Unnecessary and unexplained. Not a good combination. Only antagonist who can kill you under a second. I like him, he just feels a little basic. Massive improvement on Nightmare Chica. Cool pumpkin and amazing voice. She's just kinda stale in UCN in the Halloween DLC. The hallway minigame is 10 times scarier with him than Plush Trap. He's an interesting character, I still wonder if he's real. Hearing him flatline was tragic. Is he Golden Freddy though? A great parallel to William, he added another awesome storyline. Kinda her fault, but boohoo, sad, oh no sob. Sister location wouldn't be S tier without her influence and lore. Apparently she crawls around like a spider.
Okay.
His voice, game segments, lore, and bonbon almost edge 9. The scariest moment in the series belongs to his level. Andy Field's sarcastic comedic timing is honestly unreal. The concept is fascinating and the execution couldn't be better. Hardest part of Sister Location was clicking his freaking button. They had so much potential, I wish Scott explored that. They also had loads of unexplored opportunities. Why create him? Why not add Baby or Ennard instead? One of the more boring Easter egg characters. Loved her unique mechanics. Surprisingly, she returned for VR. More memorable and help wanted in world than Sister Location, honestly. If only he knew all his work was for nothing. Where'd the realistic hair come from? Sue me, I like him in UCN and Fnaf 6. Interesting how Funtime Freddy took over once Baby got kicked. The story is excellent, the voice is not, sadly. He was the cherry on top to Pizzeria Simulator. Love the purple accent colors, this Freddy mold absolutely slaps. The proportions are odd, why does he sound like Frank Sinatra? That voice just isn't good. Her design is kinda ugly. Biggest character glow up in Ultimate Custom Night. They're goofy, the cage and vacuum are the best ones.
Candy, candy, candy.
Took me too long to realize he was a magician. Went from 4 to 7 just by some voice lines.
With you, ninja skills.
Probably the most bland of the mediocre melodies. He's a funny, quirky guy with a snazzy tie. Hey, that rhymes. Mid, compared to his security breach brothers. We actually got an official Funtime Chica. That's still bonkers. Remember when we thought he'd be big in security breach? Not really much appeal to her. She's okay, I guess. Paper Pals 2, Electric Boogaloo. Way too overhyped for a glorified gameplay gimmick. Henry metaphor, Scott metaphor, community metaphor, whatever, he provides lore. Interesting pick from FNAF World to bring into the main series. He revived the series in a brilliant way. Oh, never mind. They're fine, we should have got a lore level instead though. It counts according to the ultimate guide. He sucks though. He's like in the background of 2 levels. Another hot take, his DLC is above the core game. So glad the core maze nailed the horror potential. As if their level needed to be more challenging. His design is amazing, but those sound effects and animations... The beginning of the Skimpocalypse. This Shrek one slaps though. These skins really started off fresh and inspired. He's great. Definitely worse than Chocolate Bonnie, but I still stan him. The skins have peaked. The VR suits this glowing gamer. Not the best, but far from the worst. The system error on his chest is kinda corny. Was a fun event capstone. Illumix should have 8-bitted more.
I am the Flying Dutchman!
When I realized the potential behind the Illumix team's talent. It's Freddy, but morphed into a barbecue dad. Very split on this one. It's nice, but also weird. If the fight wasn't so boring, I'd give him a 7. Went from hating it to appreciating it more and more. So simple, yet so well executed. The furnace and soot textures are pretty well done here. You can look minutes on end and still find new details. My personal favorite skin, not the best, but my favorite. He's so bad he's good, he's both creepy and hilarious. How can Illumix craft this stunning skin but then create this? It's a tree toy Freddy.
Glad right.
Still can't decide if he or Woodland Toy Freddy's better. He's so bad he's bad. He has no redeeming qualities. Adding more ice to Fredbear sounds lazy, but Illumix clutched. Love how Illumix changed her music box in battle. This comment sums him up better than I ever could. Not the best way to end the 2020 skins. He's kinda bland and not very memorable. She's like 5% better than Blackheart Bonnie. I respect this concept, but it feels a little too out there. The beginning 2021 skins are all extremely stale to me. I don't know if it's a lazy design or a good design. The only saving grace is that there are 2 forms. Probably the most middle-of-the-road skin ever. Finally, a skin that feels Fnaf again. Boulder Toy Bonnie, but with reused animations. These new skins starting to hit. Love the fish aesthetics. The texture is a little funky, but love the creativity. I can't put into words how useless these characters are. Such an awesome origin, and Illumix fulfilled the potential. Everybody sleeps on this one. Illumix popped off this event. Our final skin, his event was what AR should have been. As Miyamoto once said,
"He's so cool."
Love her energy, wish we could race on her track. Dude straight up murdered Glamrock Bonnie. Probably the most bland Glamrock, but she's still very good. We should have learned more about him, maybe then I'd care. Why did Steelwool not utilize them more?
Oh boy, I wonder if they're connected somehow.
Was neat when we saw him, should have been used more. Best section of the game was their freezing minigame. They just couldn't leave FNAF 6 alone, could they? In my opinion, biggest fail of the series was bringing Afton back. Well, that absolutely drained the life out of me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you noticed, I tried to be a little bit harsher this time around. I gave out a lot of 5s last time. I didn't really go below 5, so I tried to use all the numbers. Please don't take this too seriously. This was made just for fun. By the way, sorry the audio is a little echoey. I'm recording in a hotel room. Hopefully you couldn't notice too much. It's a long story. Also, I hope you noticed, I tried to get a lot more characters this time. I left out the human characters like Michael and Elizabeth and Henry last time, so I made sure to get those, as well as a few more Easter egg characters like Crumpled Freddy and Shadow Mangle, because I remember you guys pointed that out and you wanted to see them in the next one. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and with that being said, that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.